The wind became stronger. He pulled his coat closer around himself, but he remained standing in the doorway. He looked at his watch. Only a few minutes remained before 10 o'clock. As he waited, memories filled his mind. He remembered running through the streets with Jimmy when they were boys. He remembered baseball games in empty lots. He remembered long summer evenings. He remembered sitting together and talking about what they would become. Jimmy always wanted a steady life. He wanted to stay close to family and friends. Bob wanted something different. He dreamed about distant places. He dreamed about success. He dreamed about becoming wealthy. Over the years, some of those dreams had come true. The West had given him opportunities. He had worked hard. He had taken risks. He had met many different people. There had been good years and difficult years. But in the end, he had become successful. Even so, there was one thing he still wanted. He wanted to see Jimmy again. He wanted to know what kind of man his old friend had become. The city around him had changed greatly. New buildings stood where old buildings once stood. New businesses filled the streets. Many faces were unfamiliar, but Bob still remembered the old days. Those memories felt alive tonight. He checked his watch again. The hands pointed to 10 o'clock. Bob smiled. This was the exact moment they had chosen 20 years earlier. A few people walked by. A carriage moved slowly down the street. Light shone from a nearby drugstore. The wind carried distant sounds through the city. Still Bob waited. He never doubted Jimmy. At last, he noticed a tall man approaching from the other end of the street. The man walked confidently toward him. As he came closer, he smiled. "Bob, is that you?" he called. Bob stepped forward quickly. "Jimmy," he shouted. His face lit up with happiness. The two men shook hands warmly. For a moment, neither of them spoke. 20 years had passed, yet they were standing together again, just as they had promised. Then they began walking side by side down the street. Bob felt certain that this would be a night he would never forget.
If you have any comments or suggestions about our content, video length, or anything else, please let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support is our greatest motivation to keep making great content. Be sure to follow my channel.